What is up, everyone? Circon here, bringing you guys another video for the Advent Calendar Day 20. There's only a couple of days left. It only goes to day 24 on the Advent, of course. And it is actually really good. Finally, it is here, pretty much, as far as I'm concerned. This is almost always the best thing you can buy during the Advent Calendar. And it is the Cromwell B from the Berlin Quartet or Berlin Trio tanks, which means that it comes with the Brothers in Arms crew, the Zero crew skill crew, which is really, really nice. Huge advantage for training your crew, because it's the first crew skill you're gonna train is as after this Brothers in Arms perk is as much as your first crew skill on a normal crew, which is of course super awesome because it saves a lot of time. It saves a whole lot of grinding, and your crew will get 4th crew skill a lot faster than with a normal crew. And also the pricing is decent. I think this is about 13, 14, 15 euros. 15 euros, I think. It's in the Norwegian kroner, so there you go. Obviously, it's the same on NA and Asia. Well, I say obviously, but there has been 2 different days that have been different. But it is the same on Asia and NA as well. You have 24 hours to get it, of course. It comes with a whole bundle or separately. Obviously, separately still has the good crew, so that's the best bang for your buck, I think. Although this is not, this bundle, it does save like 5-ish euros. And, if you really want to go ham, I think, for this pricing, it is a tier 6. You're not gonna buy it to make credits, but if you're willing to train up a crew really freaking fast, 100% crew Brothers in Arms, 15 missions for times 5 XP, and then 200 crew XP for 10 personal reserves for 2 hours. Will get you pretty far. However, like with all these bundles, the discount comes from this personal reserves and not really from the gold and all that. So I still recommend buying it singular, but if you're really in a hurry to get a good British crew, then, I guess you could buy the bundle. It's still a bit overpriced. But hey, it is what it is. Also keep in mind that you can retrain this Brothers in Arms crew to any other vehicle. It costs a bit more gold, but you can make this crew a TD crew, an RT crew, or, heavy tank crew, anything like this. Also keep in mind, of course, that making this crew into another medium tank will cost you gold. That is only when you put a medium tank crew into a premium tank, where you don't have to retrain it, of course. That's one of the perks of the premium tank. But keep this in mind, because this is going to cost you another 1,000 gold or so to retrain this into another tank that you actually play, so you can switch between them. Unless you don't have any Cromwell or any British UK mediums yet, then I guess you can just keep them in there for a while and then retrain them later. So anyway, Cromwell B, what is it about? It is literally a Cromwell at tier 6, which in my opinion is the most fun tank at tier 6 currently, and I think will always be my favorite. I think I played in the regular one over 600 games. So Cromwell B I have likely over 100 games easy. Free marked both. Super enjoyable, and it's mostly the same. There's one thing that's a little bit annoying, of course, at these lower tiers. Tier 6, sort of low tier, of course. 360 base free range means that if you run Brothers in Arms, which you will have with this dang crew, and if you put situational awareness and recon in it, you still need to run, of course, the coded optics and a gun rammer. It doesn't have any third stabs, so I'm pretty sure I run ventilation. I think some people run gun laying drive, but I don't, and I run it with food as well, and in which case you get 451. If you run it without food, what a lot of people will probably do, you still have a very respectable 434, which is decent. It's not max view range, but I ran it with food on the Cromwell B for sure, since it's a premium tank. The pen is actually pretty good, 145, and a whopping 202 APR is insanity. DPM 2600, 64 top speed, amazing track traverse, really good power to weight, fine gun terrain resistances, effective traverses. What are we doing here? Allow. -8 gun depression is super comfortable. Turret rotation speed is fast. You know, the APCR shell velocity is almost 1000 as well. AP is a little bit slow at 800, but at these tiers it doesn't really matter. 0.32 dispersion is still really good. Aiming time is pretty good, but you don't have third stab, so you're not going to be fully aimed all of your shots. But with this tank, you basically shoot your first shot without aiming, and then you start aiming the next shots. Because with some RNG, you'll still hit most of your shots, to be honest. But yeah, compared to the Cromwell, gun exactly the same. Slightly better on turret traverse, the gun handling, but you're not really gonna notice any of this. Okay, terrain resistances are better on the Cromwell B, but the trank traverse stats are better on the Cromwell. Again, it basically doesn't fucking matter. Okay, trank traverse you might notice a bit, but in my experience, the Cromwell B are pretty much equal, and you're not really gonna notice any of this. If you like playing the Cromwell, you have to buy the Cromwell B, because it will make you money whilst playing a Cromwell. And it gives you another fur mark to get, I guess. But yeah, this is one of the few tanks I can really recommend. And as far as bang for your buck, I think if you buy the singular one, that's probably some of the most amount of fun you can have for the money spent here in World of Tanks. So yeah, I highly recommend getting one. I think most of the people that are watching this video and already have one will agree with me as well. Anyway, that's it for me today. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We're almost at the end of the advent calendar. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. And yeah, catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, and peace out, guys.